4.
Hello everybody, it is time for Books 2, the thing I do where I recommend books to you. Okay, so I have gotten a lot of new books, which is mostly the reason that I'm doing this video for today, because I've gotten so many new books, because I haven't really read that many since my video that I did 2 weeks ago. But I got a lot of new ones because, like I mentioned in my last video, I took a trip to Borders and I spent $106. It was like 105 and some change, so 106. Not even kidding, but I saved like $15. So, yeah. Lots of money. That's like really good to save $15 somewhere. But yes. So, for the books I got, the first one isn't exactly a book, but I want to show it to you anyway. If you guys don't know, or you should know, but let's say perhaps, hypothetically, this is the first video of mine you have ever seen, you may not know yet that I am weird. And part of my weirdness is that I want to learn Latin. So I got this book, which is called Latin Demystified, which is, it's just like it says, self-teaching guide to learning Latin. There isn't any particular reason that I got this one. The other two I was looking at was Latin for Dummies and The Complete Idiot's Guide to Learning Latin. And I'm like, I'm going to get the book that doesn't call me an idiot on the cover and just go from there. And I started looking at it today and going through like the pronunciations of just pronunciation, like for the alphabet, and then for where was I? I was doing diphthongs. So yeah, if you're interested in learning Latin, I think everyone should know Latin, to be fully honest, because Latin is like the base of like all languages. So if you know Latin, it's going to help you better understand like every other language. Plus Latin is used for medicine and for like scientific classification of like all things. I was going to say organisms, but I wasn't sure if that was the proper term. Yeah, so Latin is kind of like the thing that I just feel like people should know Latin, but no one does anymore. But it's whatevs. The next book that I got is a graphic novel, and it is called Blood Plus, and it's volume 1. I got this because, okay, I was gonna say I couldn't remember, and I finally did. Okay, I got 30 Days of Night on DVD, and it had a special feature on it, which was the first episode of Blood Plus, because it was made into the anime. Yes, I want to make sure I used the right word. It was made into an anime, and it had the first episode on it, and I really liked the first episode, so I got the first like 4 episodes on DVD, and then I got the movie that was made. I liked the anime better than the movie, but since then I've really wanted to get at least the first book. I probably won't, I mean, I'll try to get the other ones, but I at least wanted the first one. So this is the first one. I definitely recommend watching this show because it's awesome. But yes, this is the first anime, which I think is awesome, and it's one of the covers that like opens up and it's a big picture. And I always think that's cool with books. The next one I got is Kisses from Hell, and it's part of like a group of books, the From Hell books, which are all like collective authors, and it's Love from Hell, Vacations from Hell, and then I have Prom Nights from Hell, and this is the other one, Kisses from Hell. So there's 4 altogether, and mostly Prom Nights from Hell is the most popular because it has a Stephanie Meyer story in it, but this is one of the other ones, and I wanted this because it has Kristin Cast, and Alison Noel, and Rachel Mead also, or Rochelle Mead, sorry. I always say Rachel instead of Rochelle. So it has people in it, that authors that I know, so that's why I wanted it. Short stories, don't really know what they're about. I just wanted it because of the authors. Next, I have a trilogy, which was recommended to me by a friend of mine, which is by Lisa McMann. I list all the books down in the description, the title, and the author, because a lot of the time I forget to say the author's name. Wake, Fade, and Gone. And that's the proper order that I just said them in, that they go. And this is a trilogy, and I don't really know what it's about, but my friend said that they are really good and really quick reads because they're awesome. So there are those. This is Dead Tossed Waves. I'm pretty sure I showed the first book in my first video I did, which is The Forest of Hands and Teeth. This is the second book, The Dead Tossed Waves, and the third book is out, which is called The Dark and Hollow Places. No, I did not remember that. It was in the back. Totally blanked. This is like a post-apocalyptic story. So this is the second one. The first one being A Forest of Hands and Teeth. I have these two books that I got, which these are part of a series. It's the Dead Is series by Marlene, Perez. This is the fourth book, Dead Is Just a Rumor, and this is the fifth book, Dead Is Not an Option. The first three are Dead Is the New Black, Dead Is a State of Mind, and Dead Is So Last Year. And I have the first three, and now I got the fourth, and the fifth. Also, I've read the first one, and it's good. They're really quick reads, and it's mostly dialogue. There isn't like a whole lot of like description, so if you want just like a really quick, fun thing to read, they're good books. I got A Kiss in Time by Flinn. Flinn is the same author that did Beastly, which almost everyone knows what that is now because it was made into a movie, which I'm not gonna lie, I've seen the movie and it's awesome. This is the second book. It's kind of like he takes old-fashioned stories, Beastly being Beauty and the Beast, and then A Kiss in Time, I think this is kind of like a Sleeping Beauty, and then there's a third called Cloaked, and I have no idea what that one's going off of because I don't, like you guys know, probably know, I don't like to read the backs of books. I just get recommended books and then I read them. I don't like to know a whole lot about the book before I read it. So this is the one after Beastly. It's not a series. It's just the same, he's taking different stories, like I said, and redoing them. So he did Beastly and now he did this one, and Cloaked is also out, which is the third one he's done now. And my stack of books just fell over. This is the last one, yes, that I got. I lost count. This is the last one I got, which is called Hate List, and don't really know what this one is about. My friend told me to read it, and I saw it when I was at Borders, so I got it. She said it's really good, so I'm hoping that I like it. I'm pretty sure it's not science fiction at all, so I'm hoping I like it because I seldomly ever read not why am I'm speaking in like double negatives. I seldomly ever read nonfiction books. I usually read fiction, so I'm hoping that I like it. Yeah, like I said, don't really know what it's about, but I've heard only good things about it. For currently reading, I am reading I Am Number 4, which there is a stamp on the front, but you can barely see it. The movie is out on DVD now, and I've seen the movie, and I like the movie, and now I'm reading the book, which is part of a series called the Lorien Legacies. The second book of Lorien Legacies comes out August 23rd, I'm pretty sure, and it's called The Power of Six. I don't know how many books are going to be in the series, but I'm pretty far through it. I'm over halfway, and it's really good. It's been a really quick read, and I really like it. different from the movie, but kind of the same basis. Kind of. I mean, they're different, but at the same time, like, I felt like they kept what was really important for the movie, if that makes sense. I mean, there's a lot that they took out, but I felt like they kept the really important stuff in the movie, so that's good. Yeah, so I'm number 4. You should definitely read the book, because, I mean, the movie's awesome, but the book's really good too. So I definitely recommend that. As for my recently read, I have since read the books that I was currently reading in the last video I did, which is Eragon's Guide to Alagaesia, which is a companion book to The Inheritance Cycle, which is Eragon, Eldest, and Brissinger by Christopher Paolini. And don't read, if you're interested in reading this, don't read it until after you have finished Brissinger, otherwise there are spoilers in here. It's really cool if you've read the series. I thought it was, like, so awesome. Like, I got really excited when I saw it in the store, and it's just really awesome, and it's great to go along with the series, and I definitely think if you really like the series, you should definitely check it out, because it's pretty cool. And I've also finished The Forbidden Game. I just kind of dropped it there, by L.J. Smith, which it's 3 books in one. You can see there the links for them. It's The Hunter, the Chase, and the Kill, and I thought it was pretty good. It didn't exactly end the way I wanted it to, but the ending was closer to what I wanted than I thought it was going to be, because I thought the ending was going to make me really mad, but it was actually close enough to what I wanted to happen that I was still happy with it. So, definitely think, without a doubt, the first one is the best. The Hunter was my favorite out of the 3. Like, without question, The Hunter was my favorite. It was, I don't know why, I just thought it was the best out of them. The other 2, the second and third, The Chase and the Kill, are also very good, but I definitely enjoyed the first one the most. They're very short, around like 250 pages each, and they all come in like this collective volume for like $10, and definitely worth reading, I think. I really like it. L.J. Smith is a very good author. If you've never checked out any of her books, she did The Vampire Diaries, and she also did The Secret Circle, and I haven't read it, but she has a, just like this, it's a collective trilogy called Dark Visions. She's done the Night World series, I guess you would call it, which is like 10 books, the 10th one. The last one hasn't come out yet, though. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for Strange Fate, the last of Night World, to come out before I start reading it, because like I really want to read Night World, but at the same time, like, I want to wait there's only one more left, so I want to wait for that one to come out before I start reading it, but like it keeps getting pushed back, and like the release date is all like forever away, so I might end up just reading the first 9 and then just waiting for the last one. That is my books video for today. I hope that you enjoyed. I don't know how I always manage to talk for so long. I'll probably have another video up in 2 weeks because my birthday's today, so I'm going to get some books for my birthday. I already know I'm getting the box set of A Series of Unfortunate Events by Demystified. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Series of Unfortunate Events is like the first series that I ever read, apart from like Boxcar Children, but I didn't read all. There's like 133 Boxcar Children books, and I only read like 7 of them. So yeah, that's one thing I'm getting, and I think I might be getting Night World, because I think my friends might have got it for me, but I'm not sure. So another video in 2 weeks. I will try and read as much as I can before then, so I have plenty of books to recommend to you guys. So I will see you guys then. Alright, bye.
I like being the eternal stud.